is transparent. Whatever. But welcome back, guys. I did just as I said I would do yesterday. I went around, I did all the side missions and that were in that area. Now all that's left to do is the embassy. Now some of the things I did kind of correlated to the story. Like, for example, those bristlebacks, we found out they came from a cave. Remember that douchebag that was trying to like run everything and profit off of everybody? Well, apparently he kept pushing for one of these mines to be worked on, and it allowed the bristlebacks to come in from the west or from back in the east. So that's where they came from. And it's another one. So I cleared out everything for that priest. Obviously, I did that in yesterday's episode. I had a little talk with the old friend or whatnot. She didn't really have much to say. I got myself a new weapon. I got harpoons. Or javelins, not harpoons. Javelins. So I can throw them, and on impact they either explode or they wait a couple seconds and wait for proximity, which is pretty dope, but the problem is I can't throw them very far. I've gotten to upgrade some of my armor, some of my weapons. Nothing really special has happened though. I was playing this board game, which I forget what the game was called. I think it was called Inscription. It's kind of like that game. It's like a card game, board game. I'll have to jump into it and show you guys how to do it, even though I only did like the training of it. And the last thing that I did was the melee pit. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what it is about the game. Every time I try to load into the melee pit, it just gives me a black screen and I can't do anything. And I have to close the game completely in order to get back on. So, or not close the game, but just come back to this main screen. But you know what, enough talking. I'm going to get right into this, and hopefully we can start this story out. Because I feel like I've just been doing a lot of intro stuff. Okay. Okay, so what I was talking about was these things, strike pieces. So they're different pieces that have like different attack, different defense. They have weak spots, power spots, different abilities that you put on this board. And I don't know how to explain it. I forget what the game is called, but the board is made up of squares, and there's different levels of squares, so there's different lands you can play these on, and the different type of land terrain. Like where it says down here, high ground. When attacking from mountain terrain, gain 1 combat power. So there's like very intricate board game, which is kind of dope that they would put that in a game like this. Makes a little bit more to do. So there's that. These are weapons I put away. I put this away because I don't use it ever. It's just basic arrows, which is kind of dumb to me. And then this is the spear that they gave me, but I got one that's almost exactly the same that I got with the DLC or the deluxe version of this game. I put the other 2 outfits away. These 2. The one you start with and that gold one. It came with the deluxe, but again, I don't really care to use it. But I did unlock the coils on the other ones, and I put coils in. These are coils that I can't use yet, or I don't care to use. Smoke bombs I don't really care about. And then like any kind of building materials, stuff like that. Oh well, apparently I just take it. Okay, whatever. So resources, that's building material. I got all these lenses, and I'm just stocked up on everything. Because like I said, I grab everything that I can, anywhere that I go. Turns out I do not have unlimited travel packs. I thought I did, but I think that's something you could buy later, or they got rid of it because the first game you could get that. Um, I got new arrow packs because I got a new bow. So I got fire and acid, and then the other one is sharp shot and acid. Some new coils that I got. So yeah, this is my acid and fire bow. Shock tester, which I upgraded that. These are the um, javelins I was talking about. It's pretty dope. Regular bow, and both of these. That bomb sling is clutch. I love it. Still wearing this because it has good low health range, low health defense, and good resistance against ranged attacks and fire attacks, which is most machines. And I just kept this because there is a chance that I may come across what was I gonna say? Acid and melee, so I don't know what that purple one is at the bottom, I forget. So I got that too. Let's just check, just in case. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make this a level 3 so I can unlock the slot for it. Hey cat. My kitten's back up here.
Why don't you bring that bony ass of yours over here and say that again?
She's mean. So I'm good on Blaze. Echo shells, I'm good. Okay, I need to buy more of that explosive powder stuff, which I don't think he sells. Yes, he does. Blast paste, that's what it's called. Alright. Yeah, as you see, I did all the exclamation points. This one's on hold because I gotta wait to get through the embassy to figure out what that's all about. Trying to update my bow. Melee pet, that for some reason doesn't work. And then this is to find out where the hell that orb thing is, where it's from. And those are those damn bristlebacks. They're just like warthogs, basically. Okay. So, this seems like number 2. But we're gonna do that first, because it's on the way.
Outfits, armor.
I'll put this up for now.
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go inside so I can spook the herd. I can turn this around.
weird. In this game, they actually like me. Everybody hated me in the last game. That's also because I was killing a bunch of people. Probably shouldn't have. Alright. Let's see what this does. Oh, there's more. Gotta go.
Time to ride. Right. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Karja Horn. That means the embassy storm soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
She cleared out the machine.
I should dismount.
Had to pick today, didn't you? Took my eyes off that rock for 5 damn minutes.
Oh, wow. Anything else to say? Come on, put your back into it. I carry around giant metal shards all day. Alright, come on.
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help?
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
bucket of balls.
That acid ought to hurt it.
That's how you do it. Kill everything from a distance. Now, where are you at?
I can refill my patch with these later.
Oh.
Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. Ugh. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Carja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers.
Alright, before I start this, I noticed, like, my camera's transparent, which is good, so you can see behind it. But it's a little too transparent because you can't really see me. So, it might pause just for a second, the live stream, so give me a minute to fix that. Let's see. Camera transparency.
I'll make it
Is that any
very
better?
worth
Yeah,
your
that's
while.
better.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Daunt. They used to warn folks that the Tanaks are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Carja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So, you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Carja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
It's the second time someone said that.
Why can't you do it?
Look, Even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers. Before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
I won't make you any
Okay.
promises, but if I'm up there, I'll have a look. Same with any other towers I find.
Thank you,
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Man, I'm already up here, so fuck it.
That's no good. I'll use the polecaster on that. Okay, I'm in.
Well, yeah, that didn't work 100%, but whatever. I'll go check that out in a second. Let's see if there's more down here. Oh, great. Okay. Alright. Well, that's that.
This will be
Didn't
my
see
stash
that.
when I need it.
Yeah, I just love blasting holes in this thing, don't I?
I'm busting up this place.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Okay. Hmm. Well, did that wrong. What's out here? Another way to climb up. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, made it. And I guess that's the signal device. So the metal reflects the sun to send a message to the other towers? Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
I suppose you can. Alright, how the hell... probably a safer way of doing this. Ooh, I see a chest. See, they tuck those things away everywhere. Those things can swim. Interesting. Oh, so these are like tall grass on land. Okay, that's cool. Anything behind the falls? No. Okay.
Everything okay up there?
What, so you care now?
Yeah, no, I'm just making small talk.
Keep up the good work.
What a douche. Alright, let's go talk to what's her face. Okay, so she's like a specialist trader. They had those in the first game as well. You sell and trade certain things to certain
Alright,
traders,
I should find whoever's in charge here.
and you can get like
First,
really
I could
good
resupply at my stash.
ammo
Take a
and
look around too.
weapons and stuff like that.
Did you bring me something good?
Got what you wanted.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Here, for your troubles. You let me know when you find more of these.
What'd you give me? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Under skills, I have this one activated. So it basically makes me invisible. I can fight people. Like, run up in front of them and they would never see me coming. And this one. Actually, this might be the activated one. Critical boosts. It increases my chances of critical hit and critical damage. So if you see there, critical hit chance is almost 50%. Critical hit damage is 25, and whenever I knock an enemy down, if I walk up and do a critical strike, it kills them immediately. So that is pretty dope. Should I have any points? I do. Cool. What is this? Oh, nice. Oh, we'll see about that later.
Rain? You get loads of it.
My stash thingy. Alright, let's see. You have anything good? Oh, wow. You got a lot of stuff. Those are handy. Knockdown sharp shot. Oh my goodness, get this camera out of the way. Sorry, that thing is just getting in the way a lot. This looks long range ultra bow specialized in firing arrows that have knockdown power and deal low amount of damage. I'm doing good on all of that. I mean, I'll get it just because that's handy. Buy and equip. I'm just gonna buy it for now. And then we'll go to the workbench. Where the hell was that?
Ignoring me again?
Yes, screw you. There it is. Okay, so So I got that. Now with inventory. So this is, wait, that's what it. This is my other sharp shot that has acid. I don't need that. I'd rather put this in the up position. So that gives me precision knockdown and these. Why is it only 6 though? Oh, that sucks. Okay, whatever. This is that
Looking for a
game I
real
was
challenge?
talking about.
Play Machine Strike against me.
Time to put your shards to use.
I'd rather not.
No one wants to play some Strike? Anyone?
No. Fuck off. God, you sound like my buddy Connor. Everybody want to play some Magic the Gathering? Ugh. Ooh, let's see you up there. Never go wrong with Ridgewood.
I suppose we'll let that ring.
Where's Erend? Looks like he's had it.
Savior, I need your help.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
Give it a rest.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Alight. I saw one of our sentries, Lorevic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorevic tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorevic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorevic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorevic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorevic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorvik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovik's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovik in cold blood. But Nazar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse
And
are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Okay, well, I will keep that for now.
Tenakth? I can take him.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
taking the edge off?
Well, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now, let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, that's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, you know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Right, I'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Okay, it looks like there's some stuff in here. that stuff first.
I can grab this from my stash later.
No one is allowed past this point. Commander knows our orders.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's inside. We're gonna go do this real quick. Just because I can. I don't know if I'll be able to get back in here. That's mainly why. Well, I mean, obviously I can come out of the west, but... I use this? Oh.
Looks like trouble.
Okay. I don't have this set up right. Ow.
Broke it off. Well, that was fun. Now I need to investigate the clearing that Conover mentioned.
Oh, you take a lot of shards to repair.
Give me an edge in the fight.
Oh shit. Hey, you wanna do something?
This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. It's a good place to start as any.
Which is where?
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Carja search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Was someone up here? Faint tracks. Leading away from Barren Light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Keep me going. Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Where is the trail exactly? 'Cause, 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 'cause
Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus.
There we go.
Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Not a bad view of Barren Light. A spire. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to? The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs. This looks like a good place for someone to hide. Get this from my stash when I need it.
This is definitely a Shadow Cargo type place. They were obsessed with these things. What? I can search engines? Are you, what? That's new. I didn't know that. What? No way. That's... great. I'm gonna be doing that every time I see a car now.
What are we supposed to do now? We sit on the ground and make our way out west. We can't give up now. We have to find him. In his shadow. I say we kill the lion. Take on a whole caravan.
Keys and watch.
We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve. We'll just have to blast our way through the gates. And then what? Rayab was our only link to Vezra, and now he's dead too. We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
What you think you're shooting at there, buddy?
Over there.
I'm searching all these cars because I can now. Oh, calm yourself, calm yourself.
So it's you! I can see her! There! Blade of the Red! The shadow will rule! Stop her!
Ow.
More Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link, he might have focus. He could tell me where they are. Stash this away for later. I'm guessing that's Rayad. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the gloam of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit, and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light.
Not done with you?
Rayad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. Better take it back to Barren Light.
Okay, I'm done with you. Whoa, okay, that just got real disorienting for a minute.
The Eclipse back in Meridian. I thought they'd be there.
In here. Nope. Not really trying to go over the waterfall though.
Down it go.
Oh shit! There's more of you. Ow. Woo, get away from that.
Damn it! Okay, I need more of those echo shell things. Oh, there's a campfire. Nice. I really don't need to go up in there. That's the tower I just did, right? Yeah. Alright, so I need to go back here. Fast travel, just make it easy.
Go prove this guy's innocence, and then I'll probably be on my way.
Where's Erend?
And
Looks like he's had a few.
yeah, I already did that though.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Well, obviously, but I have to do this first. Need to buy more of those. Alright, now obviously yes, I need to do that, but I need to buy more echo shells because they said that my stuff can get real dicey real fast, so oh, you don't tell them, do you?
Be safe and come back soon, Huntress.
I'll try. That would be useful. I need a foxbone for that. Shit. Alright. there anybody that sells those echo shell things? Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything while I can.
Are you looking for garments and armor? Await your return.
Take this to a dyer later.
Let's trade. Remedy. For shards.
Okay, so some weapons actually I can put stuff on now, like this. Okay, cool. Well, I obviously can't buy any echo shells from anybody, which is kind of stupid.
Card your arm. I still have to protect and
Lighten up, Pai. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the...
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tenakth have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tenakth returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tenakth are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tenakth marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tenakth tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you
It looks
expect
like
from
the
barbarians?
dude from that thing. Shadow Party. Or the Eclipse, I mean.
Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if the devil can yourself. The gate stays sealed, so that horn will grow.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People trying to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial.
It's important to do these, like, obviously you don't, like, have a selection on what to say that's going to affect the story, but learning as much information as possible can actually help you later in the story. So that's why I'm doing all this.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner.
I bet you they're talking about Gaia.
I won my place among their ranks and served as honored men.
Or Hades. I don't know yet.
The Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did. Until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
The Carja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it. But not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us, exile.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence. Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! Kill them all! Engage that target!
Relief.
Cut them all down! Concentrate your fire! Like they were struck by lightning! Firing now! Got him in my sights.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. Much better. Give it up! There! Now's my chance! You're not stopping me! His shield's regenerated.
You will not survive.
I'm trying to break that shield! That shield's not gonna save you! Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life to me. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
This guy has a lot to say, holy shit.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
That's what I just did.
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright, let's see if I missed anything.
I'll see my stash later. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. I climb down and I can glide.
Let's do a save real fast before we do that. Look at all this stuff first. Well, right before I call it, his legs out there. That's part of the metal demon as well. Or that.
Don't think there's anything I can do about this now.
I'm gonna go grab it. Okay, so what it looks like is when I do that, there'll just be some really good stuff on the inside. Probably coils or something. But finally got through the embassy, finally did all that. And now we're here. Surprisingly haven't seen a whole lot of that red stuff, but there it is. But I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to call it. I might do another live stream later, but I haven't eaten yet. I haven't really gotten up, so I'm probably going to go do that. And maybe later, say like, it's almost 5 now, I might get back on at like 6 or 7, do another live stream. But we did a lot, we accomplished a lot, did some upgrades, got some new weapons. Finally got to the embassy, so now we're finally into the Forbidden West. And the story has really opened up a lot. Silence, he was kind of like a scavenger in the beginning, first game, and then he turned out to be somewhat good, but somewhat bad at the same time. But now he just seems... I don't know what his role is. But... from the reviews that I've seen about this game, I did some last night, research on it. This game's a lot bigger, a lot more to do, a lot more to encounter, and obviously the fighting and everything's a lot different. So this might be an actually pretty challenging game. The last game I had unlimited money, I had the best weapons, best armor you could get. Kind of sad I couldn't bring it into this one, but whatever, it's a learning experience. I like a little bit of a challenge. So I'll catch you guys later tonight, or maybe tomorrow, and continue this story on. Now I might do some side quests on off camera like I did last time, just to kind of beef myself up, but all main story events I will be sure to do on recording and the live stream for everybody to see. Or nobody to see. I don't know if anybody watches these videos, but I entirely don't care. It's fun to live stream. good practice if I ever do get into it with an actual audience. Alright? Alright. Catch y'all later. And peace out. Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this.